Hi guys, this is Elijah. I'll be talking about the MS project today. It's a program developed by Microsoft to manage your project, your task, your resources, everything. So the first thing I'll do, I'll set up my project information. I'll set up the start date, which I'll set on the 26th. Then that's all. I click OK. The next thing I'll click on File, go to Option. Then I'll go to Schedule. I have to change the week start on to Monday. Then you can see different settings. I'll just leave the settings there. Then the next thing I have to change to auto schedule. Then that's it. Then I click OK. Yeah. Then we're ready to go to add the task and other things you have to do.
Hello, my name is Daoud and I'll be showing you all how to implement summaries. Really what a summary is like a big headline, and then anything that comes under the summary is called a task. It's kind of like subtitles. So right now my summary will be planning, and then my task will be just meeting, hardware, discussion. Again, you can put anything you want, but I'll just be showing you how to do these steps exactly. You will also want to change your duration, and each time you change your duration, your summary, where if you notice where my planning is, that duration changes as well. So ordering component, and now all I'm doing is just implementing my tasks. Next one will be receiving component. You want to change that to, you want to always adjust your duration. If you notice, each time I adjust, my Gantt sheet adjusts as well. So new summary again, I'll be typing in assembly and installations. Building duration. What's really cool about MS products is how it always constantly auto adjusts. Downloading software. And now I'll be wrapping this up by putting in my last summary, which is going to be finishing, and then of course I'm going to need to deliver the product. And obviously I'm going to change my duration. And now the part where you want to connect your Gantt sheet, you go highlight anything you want in the task name, and if you go follow my mouse, that little button right there, you click that and it automatically links for you. And there we have it.
Hi everyone, my name is Damon, and I'm going to be talking to you about the usefulness of resource sheets in Microsoft projects. It's very good because you can assign tasks, who's building a computer, who's testing a computer, and etc. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start listing out the people with the jobs, such as a software technician, software tester, and then we got a hardware technician. Then we're going to have a software manager. And then for our fourth person, we're going to have a program manager. So we're going to give these guys their hourly wage, which will be 30 an hour, 30 an hour, 30 an hour, and we'll be nice and give the program manager 50 an hour. And then we're going to start listing out the components we need for the task we're about to do, such as one second. such as a RAM. We're going to also need a case. We're going to need a hard drive, CPU, PSU, and last but not least, a motherboard. And then what is important about these things, we got to make sure to change from the type from work to material, because they're material. I try to make it easier and highlight all of them and make it material, but it wasn't working, so I just, like a commoner, made it all material one by one. So be better than me. And then I'm gonna go ahead and list the prices for the components. For the RAM, it's gonna be $50. The case will be $45. The hard drive will be $60. The CPU will be $120. The PSU will be $80. And then we're gonna make the motherboard $170. And then we're gonna go ahead back to Gantt chart. So we're gonna go ahead and click on resource name for meeting hardware and discuss. We're gonna click on everyone, software manager, software tester, hardware technician, program manager, because they're gonna all be part of the discussion. For ordering the components, we're gonna have a case, CPU, hard drive, motherboard, PSU, RAM, all the things we need for a computer. And then receiving the components, it's going to be really the same thing: case, all the components, case, CPU, hard drive, PSU, RAM. And then for building it, we're going to give that to the hardware technician. That's what we're paying them the big bucks for. Now for installing, we're going to give that to the software manager. For downloading it, we're going to also give that to the software manager. And then for testing, that's going to go for the software tester, his job. And then delivering it, that's to the big boss, program manager. And that is it.
This is Elijah, so we'll be talking about constraints now. So constraint is what will be holding the project from moving on. This can be, we'll be ordering the components online, so it will be delaying us from building the PC. So we have to wait, and this is a constraint. It's gonna delay the project. So I'm going to add the constraint on the building. So what I will do is I'll double click on building. Then I'll change the constraint type to start no earlier than. Then I will add the date for the constraint. So the constraint, it will start not earlier than when the component will arrive. Then I select the date when it's arrived. Then I'll click OK. Then the constraint is added. That's it. We're done. That's it. Hi guys, so finally we are done with our project. I'm gonna show you the views you can see in the MS project. So we have the calendar view, which shows the dates. We have the Gantt chart, which is the main view of the project. We have the network diagram, which shows how each project are networked together, each task are networked together. You can just play around with it and see how it works. We have the resource sheet, which shows the material and who's doing what. We have the timeline. It's a great project. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for watching. We'll see you soon. Bye.